Ghana, a city with a story to tell. Hey, I'm QUEEN-AMAZU, your hospitality and agro guide. And today I'm taking you to an agrotourism journey through Abia State, Nisu in the heart of Nigeria, a city boasting with vibrant culture and agricultural wonders. Hey, why not sit back? Let's do this.
Maggot, humans eat maggot.
Yes, sir.
That's like some trees, like
Yes, yes.
so no big deal, just
The mindset.
mindset and if they don't have the technique, also produce it in large quantity.
If they welcome you, I can bring experts for the workshop. Just tell them.
There are some farms that I know that visit. Yeah, they got some. The guy fits on his top with maggots. Fish, he doesn't buy feed, he just gets stuff.
Yes.
Like you said, it's just a mindset. They have that mindset.
So now you started this fish farm. Did you just start it on a blank sheet, or because these are the things that might be a solution to this problem of feeding and all that?
Well, the person I bought it has been into it.
Okay.
So he comes here, we talk, he gives me advice.
Guidance, okay.
Yes, and we go about it.
Because Very, very healthy. Like it looks like you brought what I actually have in mind.
Yeah. So we
Alive.
most of our pawpaw are all dwarf. These are our first generation pawpaw. Most of this pawpaw you're seeing, not more than 4 months, 3-4 months that we started pawpaw.
Wow.
So you can see pawpaw everywhere.
Yes.
And you can see the species of banana, see
Okay.
how big that sucker is gonna be. But yet it's dwarf.
Okay. So what do you actually know the specimen, like name of the?
Sincerely, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Like the pawpaw I bought in Amazon in the US, just call them dwarf pawpaw. Some are semi-dwarf pawpaw. They all seem to be doing well. So what we're thinking, just like I was telling you, that's where we house our snails. You can see how comfortable.
The snail shell.
Our snail pen. You can see that's talking our snail.
Wow, this is great.
So the recreation area that we're taking up will be on this side. The land here is a little small, it's level.
Yes.
You can do a lot with it.
Rice.
Yeah, so somebody tell you we can't grow rice, tell them it's a lie.
Yes.
We have
Our
rice.
soil is fit.
All we needed to do was a dredge. It gets bigger and bigger as you go. You understand? So after when we clear with dredge, you can get a used boat,
Boat.
put it here, clean the air environment. We're talking about parties, the kids can run in and out.
Okay.
Yeah. Then have like things like ostrich, exotic birds
Birds.
moving around. Then we can secure some of the properties as far as we can look. So we need to secure what we can manage.
Exactly.
We can't afford to do fencing in all the properties that we have.
Sure.
So we think about more than 200 plus of land. How are you going to build fence? It's going to be very exotic fence. It's going to take a while, man.
Yes.
They're all. I didn't introduce you guys to my dad. That's Mr. Henry. And it's actually
Ecotourist.
Ihukumene Henry Chedozie. The name of this farm is Gagg Farms Nigeria Limited.
So you see, rice is.
So that means we can even grow. We can grow rice in the
We can
states.
grow rice.
They grow rice in Abia State. They
Grow rice in Abia State.
But they don't grow rice in Oga.
Okay.
So this is a test. It's a test. On Facebook.
So this is
Okay.
Well, so far we don't have serious challenges towards health issues because as you can see we maintain hygiene. Hygiene is primary if you want to have a healthy piece. Mostly our challenges here is source of food. You know, the cost of concentrate now is very, very high, and if you go by the cost of that concentrate, you know you're going to sell your stock at a very high price, and so to manage our source of concentrate is that we now go look inward and discover that we can use some other materials like syrups, like smaller herbs.
Environmental substance.
Yes,
Okay.
like waste food from your kitchen.
Okay.
Pawpaw peelings.
Okay. Yeah, we have seen pawpaw there. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Pawpaw.
Okay.
You see, use cabbage,
Okay.
lettuce, tomato, waste tomato anyway.
Okay.
Cucumber and those, fruits that they can derive their vitamins from. And they also, we supplement our PKC, that is palm kernel cake, with blood meal.
Okay.
That blood meal will have it's very rich in protein. So we add blood meal to our palm kernel cake, that is extract from kernel.
Okay.
Then when we add blood meal, that will enrich protein. Then we add all these vegetables and fruits. They get their minerals. That's it.
How, like, the lapses you're already seeing in Nigerian agriculture already. Well, I know there's a big gap between the demand and the supply. So at least if they take
We're in
our
business here.
yes,
We're in business and this is agriculture.
okay.
You see, my advice to the teeming youths out there putting their hands in the pocket and roaming up and down is to look inward. There is vast land where people can go into and do one or two things. If you don't have money to go into livestock, you can still do vegetable farming, crop farming, to keep your body and soul together. So I advise people, if you have funds, you can go into animal husbandry. And nothing stops somebody from rearing cows. There's nothing stops somebody from making poultry as piggery department here. That's the source of protein, and there's always going to be a demand. If people eat every day, so no matter how bad the economy might seem, people eat. So when you have something to eat, people will definitely come, and you will sell and make your difference.
So what we'll do is that we'll do like a 6 feet pit.
Okay, 6 feet.
On the background, you lay it with compost material, which are vegetative materials, right?
Okay.
Then you put like 1 foot of dung. You lay another vegetative material. Just you keep going turn by turn.
Okay.
You keep going as high as this.
Okay.
You let it sit for 6 months.
Wow.
So next planting season, what we'll do, we'll turn it over. That's your manure.
With machine, right?
With hand. Turn it over. Just pull it like you mix sand.
Okay.
And that's it. Then with the cow dung, what we'll do with the cow dung is that you build a shade. You spread the cow dung on those shades with a zinc roof very close to it. It dries, and you bag it. That's 5-6K bag.
You need to shade this too.
Yeah.
Like maggot production or
No, we're not doing maggot production, but guess what? Our local birds, they love it. Antelope, watermelon, all your regular melons. harvest.
Fruited pumpkin over there,
Okay.
Okay.
like
Yes.
ogho in
Yes,
our own
ogho.
dialect.
Yes.
And you know the source of ogho. So that is just an extension there. When you go up there, you see our tomato area.
It's an African-oriented resort.
Wow.
It's a resort that you come in and you see the African culture, because what people, when they go out there and you talk about Africa, people think is, I wouldn't want to use the word rural or primitive because that's degrading or insulting. They think that we're way behind. We don't understand the concept of the Western living. We do understand the concept of Western living, but our own advantage is that we combine both the West and our own traditional culture. So what you're going to be seeing here is a mix of the local and the international. So by the time we finish building like the garden area, we also have all kinds of friendly animals, like friendly birds. You can have peacocks, you can have ostriches, you know, dogs, geese roaming around. While you're having your lunch, you have a peacock. By there you can feed.
Sure.
You have your pigeons flying around. You know what I'm saying? A place you can come and you really let loose. You don't have to come with your cell phone because you're going to spend time with nature. You can walk around. You can walk by the river. If you want to drink, if you know what palm wine is, you can get it straight from the tree and you drink it.
Wonderful.
Wow.
You understand? You want your food made locally, they can make it all the 9 yards. You can get the yam here, roast it for you here, get the pepper here, get everything that you need.
Farm to table
cook.
experience.
That's it, you got it.
You can do your
That's what we do
point and kill. Yeah, you
Kills.
point pineapple, they kill it for you.
here. Right there.
Farm
Make
vegetables.
make juice for you. You want pawpaw, you want banana,
That's fine.
it's all here.
Wow.
You got it. But first of all, our goal is to feed ourselves.
Great.
Once we conquer the subsistency, then we can go commercialize. But now, basically the goal is to feed ourselves. We want to be able to produce our own rice, beans, potato, yam, plantain. That's what we're doing now. I think we're almost there. Everything that we need, we have it. So maybe as time goes, we can. But in areas like we have more than we use. So we have a lot of palm oil stored that we sell, we export. Most of our fish we dry and we export. We don't sell fishes locally. We have a lot of buyers coming here now. But why will I sell my fish 1 kg to you for 2,000 naira when I can sell the same thing for $20? So what we do, we export our fish, and that way we are doing great with the catfish. So that area we already exported, but other areas are coming up. In the next 2 years, if you come here, you won't believe it. I would like to see myself as a principal partner, because we are all equal partners here. We all work together to build a vision. Yes, I might have battered the vision, but the vision can't get to where it is now all by myself. So every person, top to bottom, is important. That's why you see most of the staffs are all in their department. The cows, we are doing well in the cows. If you ask me what is the most profitable venture we have here, I'll tell you it's the cow. Because what we'll do is we'll get these little cows, maybe 150,000, we'll fatten it over a period of time. So cows, you buy 150,000, you can turn around and sell it for 600,000 after 9 months, and you can't beat that. It is intensive feeding, don't get me wrong, it's hard work, but it's achievable. We've done goats, we've not been successful with goats because we noticed there's a local virus that is making it unfriendly to goats. So we only have a few goats left. We've tried rabbits, we weren't quite successful with rabbits. We're actually shutting down our rabbit department. We've done regular birds. Here and there, I don't see what the profit margin is. I wouldn't invest much in that. We also have a lot of local birds. One thing with local birds is you really don't spend much in the feeding. And the turnover is, we've had birds that reared like 9, 10 chicks, right?
Yes.
And they are successful. So you can imagine that in terms of capital turnover, those are more viable. The pigs, they are prolific. The only downside of pig is 2 things: the cost of feeding and being able to manage the piglet. You have a lot of losses when they are little. But once you conquer that, once you're able to deal with the food, which is now, pig case is like 130,000 a ton. If you want to do cassava, maybe 80,000 a ton for cassava. Whichever way you go is expensive. So you have to find other alternatives. And we are lucky. We have a couple of international local markets here that we can go get things like watermelon. You know, use watermelon. We bring it here in tons, and that is in the feeding. So we are breaking even in the pig department.
Okay.
In the crop, this will be the first. We did like 5,000 yam seedlings this year, right?
Yes.
So by the time we harvest, we can really measure. But so far, looking at them from outward, it seems it's looking good, right?
Yes.
So that's about it. The plantain, we're still substantial. Banana,
The fish.
we're doing okay. The fish I already talked about. It's all for export.
Okay.
You can't pay me enough to give you a fish from my pond. I can't, because I'm going to dry it and export it. I know how much I'm going to make. That's enough to buy my ticket, so why would I give it to you? So that's where our strength is so far. But then such a big structure in the middle of nowhere is because people want to get away from it all. Yes, you want to see what the African culture is. You also want to have a comfortable environment. So we are running an off-grid housing system. So the building I'm going to show you now, there is no government electricity. There is no government water. But guess what? We have water, we have electricity. We create our own electricity. We're working our own biogas now. We don't have to buy gas in the next 3-4 weeks. We're going to convert our cow dungs, our pig dungs into biogas. So we're living totally off-grid. And that's the idea.
Eco-friendly. Finally, your name, sir?
My name is E.J. Obike.
Okay, sir.
I'm a farmer.
If you go up, you get more.
Actually, have a farm down there.
People should know that Abia State, like, there is more to see when it comes to sustainable traveling, tourism, and more.
Name of your farm? Name of your farm?
Okay, I am going to visit my name.
Okay.
This place you are is Key Global Farms.
All right.
Key Global.
Location?
Umechok, Old Umaya.
Okay.
Yes.
That's good.
Yourself and leave something with you. When you leave. Yes, 50% my business. Today is this one. Next tomorrow is the round one. Over time, some may form resistance. Now they now begin to bully the other. Before you know it, you begin to lose bets. Now we go.
So when you talk about stampede, what do you actually mean?
Stampede, that's when they are trying to stampede.
Okay.
They are trying to step and they are trying to get that feed, that initial time.
Okay.
So what I find that some may be weak. Now the cage is built for 4 birds. You find that if you run at 4 birds, the tendency that you lose one is high. So it's better now you need to start from 3, at most 3. And when they are growing, maybe from 16 weeks to when they get to 22 weeks, you can do 4. Then but when they start laying, it's important because it also affects their laying. When they are not getting enough feed and water. And you don't expect that the feed they get, the quantity of feed they get when you have 2 in a cage is not the same they're going to get when you have 4. And they don't get enough water also. That's another factor. So you do in a way that they get equal water and equal feed, and the production is very good. The ultimate in the business is at what percentage or at what ratio are you producing at every given time. At 50%, it means that they are eating everything they are producing. So a little above 50, put something in your pocket. It's when the graph drops up to 50, you are struggling to feed the birds. So when it goes to 48, 45, 40, you should get ready to go back to the market. 3 years now. Birds are aging between 18 months to 14 months. 14 months to 18 months.
What's the name of the farm?
Key Global Farm. Key Global. Key Global. Yeah, sure.
So these are bitter leaves.
Yeah, bitter leaves.
You're most welcome. Eh?
Okay, guys. Here is Mr. Henry Farm, and there is the manager, Mrs. Queen. I'm trying to converse with him, telling him importance of sustainable visits from guests, within the cardinal zones in Abia State who want to visit farmlands as a prairies for relaxation, out of the city noise, where there can be excursion, picnicking, because we found his data worth seeing. As you guys can see, there's farm houses around where these guests can actually relax. So I'm trying to make him understand that he has more than a farm. He has a sightseeing or space. He has more. If you look at my back over there, you see a nice place where things like birthday can be organized. Sometimes people don't see opportunity, but opportunity is wildly looking at them. So you can see the whole people and the audience, they are paying very good attention to what I was saying. Because these are I only have one guest there, but the leaders of Agricultural Association in the United States actually appreciate this part and bring it to the desk. And Mr. Henry, at this point, let him introduce himself.
Well, my name is Henry. I'm actually the project manager for this farm. The farm is Johari Farms. And precisely we are into egg production. That is what we